Hi to all my friends in Denmark. I'm here to talk to you today about my new series, a brand new series, which is called Våbenbrødre. And the first title in that series is uønskede. I hope I've pronounced that properly. In English, Våbenbrødre is the brother band, the band of brothers, and uønskede is the outsiders. This new series is an idea I had about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's set in the same world as uønskede, but it's centred in Skandia. I've always loved the Skandians, they fascinated me, and since I visited Denmark about 18 months ago, I thought, yes, I'd really like to have a book that's set in this part of the world. The central character is a young guy called Hal, and he's half Skandian, half Araluen. His mother was an Araluen slave. Because he's neither one nor the other, he's a little bit of an outcast. The other boys in Hallisholm don't really mix with him. And so he grows up more or less on his own. But Hal is an inventor. He's an incredibly intelligent guy, and he designs a new kind of ship, a new sail plan, which will revolutionize the wolf ships. He builds his own ship. It's a half-sized wolf ship, and while he's doing that, he's joined by a group of other guys who are also outcasts in their own way. Stig, his best friend, is a great guy, except he has a terrible temper, and so nobody wants to be around him, except Hal, of course. There are others involved in the crew as well. I won't go through them all, but basically they come to a time when brother band, or Våbenbrødre, training starts. And this is an idea where the Skandians take boys who are 16 years old and they put them together in crews and of about 10. And they train them in battle and in seamanship and in navigation. And basically they train them to be a crew and to go on and serve on wolf ships. The various brother bands compete with each other over a 3-month period. At the time that Hal is chosen for a brother band, well, he's not actually chosen, he's rejected by the other bands. And at the end of the choosing section, there are 9 boys left over, nobody wanted them. And so they are the outcast, the uønskede, and they're formed into a crew by themselves, and they compete with the other crews. And they all have different talents, and they use them to help win the competitions that they don't win them all, but to do well in the competitions. Principally, Hal is an expert sailor and helmsman, and so they do very well in the sailing competitions. But in others they don't do so well, so you never know if they're going to win or lose, and I'm not going to tell you. What I will tell you is, if you like The Ranger's Apprentice, or as you call it, uønskede, and I hope I'm saying that right. When I was in Denmark, a lot of people laughed at my pronunciation. If you like that series, you will like this one, because it's got the same mix of action and adventure and really good characters and a lot of humour. So it's being launched this year, and I look forward to hearing from all my Danish readers so you can email me and tell me how much you're enjoying it, because people in Australia and America are enjoying it, and they're letting me know. So I'm very, very pleased with the way this series has gone, and I'm very pleased that it's being published in Denmark, which is one of my favourite countries. So that's the new series. I'm excited about it. I hope you will be too. This is what it's going to look like when it comes out in Denmark. And of course, these are the Australian covers, and here it's called the Brother Band. It's not called the Våbenbrødre, if that's correct. If I'm not saying that properly, just put a super under me saying he's trying to say Våbenbrødre. Thank you all. Nice to talk to you.